Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating? Today, I'm going to be trying two items that I've seen in the grocery stores for years, but for some reason, I've never tried them. And they are the Tyson 2-pack, 10-ounce, breaded and stuffed chicken cordon bleu, and the Tyson 2-pack, 10-ounce, breaded and stuffed chicken broccoli and cheese. Both of these 2 packs of stuffed chicken cost $3.92. Over the years, these were the only 2 Tyson stuffed chicken breasts that I've seen in my grocery stores. But come to find out, they have 8 different varieties of their stuffed chicken. So I, the person, am going to have to start looking in other places to find the other 6 flavors of the Tyson stuffed chicken to try for you, the people, so you don't have to. I know that many moons ago, chicken cordon bleu was a very popular dish, but to be honest with you, I haven't heard mention of it or seen it in restaurants in years. Is chicken cordon bleu still a thing? Please let me know in the comments when the last time you had chicken cordon bleu was, or the last time you saw it in a restaurant. So let's go over the Tyson breaded and stuffed chicken cordon bleu, which consists of raw chicken breast with rib meat filled with a blend of cheeses and cooked ham. Now, did you, the people, catch the 3 key words that shows that the chicken in this dish is a 4 meat slurry concoction? Well, if you didn't, they are with rib meat. Well, the rib meat is all the meat left on the bone, which is then mechanically separated and thrown in with the blended up chicken breast, which is then combined with a whole bunch of stuff, including fillers, binders, and water to create a formed meat slurry concoction that looks like this. So it's basically the same stuff that's in chicken nuggets. Look, Mom, meat pudding. Here's the list of ingredients. And maybe I'm wrong on this one. Maybe it's not a formed meat slurry concoction, because in the chicken breast with rib meat ingredients, I don't see any sort of binder. So my question is, how do they incorporate the mechanically separated chicken in with the chicken breast meat without a binder? Inquiring minds want to know. But I do like the fact that the chicken in these is still raw when you buy them, and not chicken that's already cooked and then you cook it again, which usually gives you overcooked, rubbery, dry chicken. This will certainly be freshly baked chicken, but will it taste like freshly baked chicken? And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that there's no way that this chicken is going to be crispy with 18% of water added to it. But we're going to find out in just a few minutes. Each of the chicken cordon bleus have 270 calories, 14 grams of total fat, 5 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, 75 milligrams of cholesterol, 690 milligrams of sodium, 14 grams of carbohydrates, no fiber, 1 gram of sugars, and 22 grams of protein. Next, let's go over the Tyson breaded and stuffed chicken broccoli and cheese, which consists of raw chicken breast with rib meat filled with broccoli florets and a creamy blend of Swiss and American cheese. Here's the list of ingredients. Each of the Tyson's broccoli and cheese stuffed chickens have 240 calories, 12 grams of total fat, 4 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, 60 milligrams of cholesterol, 550 milligrams of sodium, 15 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber, 1 gram of sugars, and 18 grams of protein. Now here's our stuffed chicken cordon bleu and our stuffed chicken with broccoli and cheese right out of the freezer and right out of the box. Now they go into a preheated 375 degree oven for 31 to 33 minutes, or until the internal temperature reaches 165 degrees. "33 minutes later, our chicken cordon bleu and our broccoli and cheese stuffed chicken are ready. And as I expected, the top of these doesn't look crispy whatsoever. There's too much moisture in the chicken. And I already know you, the people, are going to ask why I didn't do 2 of these in the air fryer. And that's a very good question, because I don't know why I didn't. When I try more of these in the future, I will certainly try one in the air fryer and one in the oven. Now it's time to cut into our stuffed chicken, and I forgot which is which, so this is going to be a stuffing reveal party. And it looks like we'll cut it into the broccoli and cheese one. And that's a pretty wet filling, even after resting for about 5 minutes before we cut into it. And the broccoli looks like a puree versus florets. So after cutting a piece off, we shanked it like a prison snitch. And then into the old pie hole and down the gullet it went. Alright, so the chicken was actually pretty good. It had a nice texture and it had a good flavor. Was it a 4-meat slurry concoction? I honestly have no idea. But I'd still like to know how they got that rib meat incorporated with the breast meat and made it all stick together. The cheese was nice and creamy, but didn't really have a whole lot of flavor. And the broccoli was a moot point. You couldn't taste it at all. Maybe since it was a puree, it was meant to drink with a straw. The breading had no flavor and was a soggy, mushy disaster, as I expected. So I'm giving Tyson's broccoli and cheese stuffed chicken a 3 out of 10. Next, let's cut into our chicken cordon bleu. And again, that crust looks awful. And the filling in the chicken cordon bleu looks a little bit better and not nearly as wet. So we shanked our first piece. And it actually looked pretty good. So into the old pie hole and down the gullet it went. Now again, the chicken in the chicken cordon bleu was very good. Nice texture and nice flavor. And the filling this time was much better as well. You could really taste the cheese and the nice salty smokiness you get from the ham. But again, the breading was awful. A soggy and gummy mess. I wonder if you thawed these out first and then deep fried them, how they would taste then. I bet they would be a whole lot better, but with the amount of moisture in this chicken, that could end up being a disaster. The Tyson chicken cordon bleu was pretty good, and it would be even better if you could deep fry it without creating a house fire. Which is why I'm giving the Tyson chicken cordon bleu a 5 out of 10. Thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with your family and friends and your enemies, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.